Hi there, my America the Beautiful wee little friends. Welcome to our remote class. I'm so happy to see you. I wish you were with me, but I can just imagine your faces, so that makes me happy just thinking about you guys. This week is a little bit different. You guys are going to get 3 Mrs. Chappie videos if you want to watch them all. That's super cool. Our topic for today was going to be the White House and the Capitol. Just so happens for one of my older kid classes, I made a video last week about the White House and the Capitol. So you guys get to watch their video plus your video. So I think that's pretty cool. Those videos will be linked below this, and if you have time, you get to watch those too. So you have for you to print out this nice little worksheet. It says the White House. You can color it in and see if you could fill out that. That would be super neat. And I have a book for you. Now, these are 2 of my favorite books. I really, really like them. They're about mice. Can you believe that? One, that you can see that one, and you can see that one. They're about the House Mouse and Senate Mouse is about the Capitol. And then this is the book we're going to read today. It is Woodrow the White House Mouse. And so it's a story about a little mouse, there he is, who lives in the White House. Now, the White House, if you haven't learned about it before, is where the President of the United States lives. And he works in the house that he lives in. And everybody who works for him works in his house. Is that kind of crazy? It was built, started before Thomas Jefferson was president, and Adams was the first one to live in it, and then Thomas Jefferson lived in it next. So I have something really cool I want to show you about the White House before I give you that book. So I'm going to grab something off my wall. I don't know if I showed this in the other video, so I wanted to make sure you guys got to see it. Can you see that? I got to get it so there's no glare on it. There you go. That is a replica of the key to the actual White House when Thomas Jefferson was president. It's something pretty special. I keep showing you guys different parts of my office, so I wanted to make sure that you got to see what that key looked like to the White House. Pretty neat if you ask me. I'm putting it back on my wall right now, guys. I'll be right there. Okay, I'm back. Yay. So let's jump in and let's read this book. So I'm super excited about it. I'm trying to get it so that it doesn't have any glare for you guys so you can see it really good. So there is the first page, Woodrow, the White House Mouse. I'm going to scoop my chair so you guys can see pretty good. You guys are such troopers doing this with me. I really like that. Okay. There we go. You guys can kind of see there. Every 4 years, like the rest of us do, the mice in the nation elect someone too. Living in Washington's grandest old house, the leader respected a president mouse. Woodrow J. Washington won the last vote. A mouse Yankee Doodle the newspapers wrote. So good and so brave and smart, if you please. His favorite food, why, it's American cheese. Oh, I like this picture. It is not the White House, it is the Capitol. You guys see that? So on a cold winter's day, with most solemn respect to presidents swore to preserve and protect our nation, our freedoms, our flag, see it wave, our land of the free and home of the brave. That's pretty funny. They're saying that there's a president of the United States and a mouse. The White House was lit floor to roof, wall to wall for the beautiful, splendid inaugurational ball. Soon Woodrow arrived with his First Lady Bess and their children in tow, all 8 more or less. So that is a drawing of the White House. There were Truman and Franklin, 2 older sons, and Quentin and Kermit, the mischievous ones, and Dolly and Millie, and the twins George and Art. Not even their classmates could tell them apart. All those silly little mice. You guys see this? He says, "Say cheese." The stateroom was filled with goodwill and cheer. The mouse children watched from the great chandelier. It was going quite well until George, with a whoop, slipped and landed kerplush in the senator's soup. The president has a huge, big job. You'll agree, many places to go, many people to see. Oh, in the great Oval Office, he does all his thinking, and Woodrow, they say, is smart as Abraham Lincoln. So where the president works is called the Oval Office, and he has this desk. This is called the Resolute desk. Pretty cool. So you can see. The president's mouse has a desk on the shelf where he works with his helpers or just by himself. Our grand constitution keeps the president busy, so many assignments a mouse could get dizzy. The president is required to study each bill the Congress delivers from Capitol Hill. If he signs it, a bill becomes a law. It's approved if he gives it a veto, it's rejected and removed. He's the chief executive, which means he's in charge of government departments, the small and the large. Government departments include transportation, justice and labor, and of course, education. This is kind of cool. It shows all the things that a president would be in charge of. He's also commander-in-chief, and that means the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, Marines report to the president as boss. The big cheese on this, every soldier and sailor agrees. The president regularly talks with his guests, the leaders from foreign countries he meets. In his job, the president is our head of state when handling foreign affairs, small and great. The red room and green rooms are not side by side, but they are wonderful places for children to hide. When they play hide and seek with Woodrow is seeking, but he finds them so fast, but it could be he's peeking. So in the White House, there's all different rooms that you could go in and visit, and they're decorated differently. This is called the Red Room. The Blue Room at Christmas is decorated to the ceiling. The fire is roaring and the children are squealing, excited that Christmas is once again here to share with their loved ones and those we hold dear. Oh, if I was with you guys, I would ask you what you do at Christmas, and I would love to hear your answers. Here we go, the last page. As he nodded to sleep, the president's mouse was thankful for family and country and house. It's all so wonderful was his happy reflections that a fellow just might want to seek re-election. Anyways, I think that is a super cute story, and I like the colorful drawings in it a lot. So I hope you guys liked it. And now you can learn all about the White House. And then we're not going to read it because that'd be a lot of reading in one day. But you can also learn all about the Capitol as well. So you guys have a good time, and I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the other videos. Bye, guys.